Welcome back. So summer moving season is in full swing, which means thousands of people in Seattle will be changing homes in the coming months. And with more moves comes more scams. Just last year, the Better Business Bureau reporting consumers lost more than $129,000 to moving scams. They also found that nearly half of all complaints about moving companies happen between May and August. That is not a good feeling when you're talking about your personal belongings and everything you own. So local real estate expert Adriano Tori joining us live here to explain how you can make your next move go smoothly. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, it does feel very overwhelmed. You're already overwhelmed moving, but let's talk about some of the most common scams during moving season.
So a good practice to really minimize the hassle of going through the moving, because it's no fun. Let's be honest.
No,
it's no fun at all,
it's
right?
Stressful.
It's very stressful, and so it's preparation. So preparation is key. We usually tend to see a lot of the moving scams happening when we tend to make decisions like last minute. And there are, quite a bit of unscrupulous companies out there that take advantage of these situations. And one of the things that we have to be very careful about is when we are reaching out to these companies and ultimately getting quotes, and they give us the quotes online or on the phone without having a proper on-site inspection, right? So that's something to be very, to be very vigilant and also wary of. In relation to ensuring that, what are those warning signs that we should be, keeping an eye on. The other element that is important for us to keep, in mind as well as we sift and sort through these moving companies is that they need to be bonded and insured. And one of the best ways to do that is through checking them out into a website, right? Do they have a website? Do they have a registration number? Do they have a license issued by the Department of Transportation? There is a good resource out there that we can tap on as a consumer, and that is the moving.org and also protectyourmove.org. So it helps you bring a lot of peace of mind in as far as the legitimate companies out there that will help bring a lot of that comfort and peace of mind when it comes to making the right hiring.
Yeah, I mean, and how do you choose the right moving company? There's so many out there, and you're trying to save money, of course. Everyone's trying to save money, but you're also trying to not, you get what you pay for in certain cases. So how do you balance all of these things?
Most of the clients that we support here in the greater Seattle area, as we are a real estate company, we hear that a lot of the good choices that they make is going back to that preparation, right? A time to interview them, getting multiple quotes, on-site inspection quotes that ultimately will also help them identify whether they have experience and whether they know exactly, what their policy is in relation on protecting their own items, right? And so that is one of the things that are key and very important in the hiring, right? Making sure that they make you feel at ease with the whole a planning and also a strategy on loading your things and into their trucks, and then ultimately, more importantly, making sure they arrive at the destination, because sometimes we hear people panicking when it's been a week, 2 weeks, and they don't still see their own stuff in their own homes.
That's terrifying.
That is definitely terrifying.
I've had that happen,
right?
and you're like, where's my stuff? And if people are moving on their own, what else do they need to know?
So if they're moving on their own and they are not planning on lifting heavy furniture, so, getting into, the most well-known sites that will ultimately, make the move and the transition easy. Make sure that you take the proper equipment with you as well as you get, rent your trucks, a dolly, and also proper padding for your furniture, and also likely if you have a few items that might be a little bit heavier than but still what you can handle, having your lifting straps, will be also a good thing to have in place to make your move go easy.
Adriano, thank you for being here this morning with some of these tips, and hopefully wishing everyone a safe and scam-free move.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you.